Welcome to Scary Mary Asia, a place where ancient myths whisper in the dark, where forgotten legends rise again, and where every shadow has a story to tell. From haunted villages deep in the jungles, to cursed temples, restless spirits, and creatures that walk between worlds, here we uncover Asia's darkest tales. If you love chilling stories, mysterious legends, and real-life hauntings, you're in the right place. Every day, we bring you stories that'll make your skin crawl, and maybe make you question what's real. So, before we begin, hit that subscribe button, because your support keeps these stories alive and helps this channel grow. And trust me, you don't want the spirits to be the only ones watching. Scary Mary Asia, where myths breathe and nightmares come alive. The last bus to Black Hollow, they say. If you ever find yourself stranded at night in the misty hills of Cameron Highlands, and an empty bus stops for you, don't get in. Because once the doors close, there's no way out. Short pause, distant thunder, welcome, everyone. This is Scary Mary Asia, where legends breathe and nightmares walk. If you love chilling tales from across Asia, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and let's dive deep into the dark. It was close to midnight when Amir, a young delivery driver, missed his last trip home. The fog was thick as milk, swallowing the road ahead. His phone showed no signal, and the temperature dropped sharply. Then, out of nowhere, he saw it. A dim yellow light through the fog. A bus, route number 13B. Black Hollow. Strange. Amir had never heard of that route before. But when the door hissed open, he saw a kind-looking driver, wearing a uniform that looked decades old, still running this late. Amir joked nervously. The driver didn't reply, only nodded. So Amir stepped in. Inside, the air was freezing. Every seat was empty except one, where an old woman sat by the window, humming softly. Her head tilted slightly toward Amir, but she didn't move. The bus engine groaned, and they began to climb the winding road. At first, Amir tried to relax. But then, he noticed something strange. The same old billboard passed by again and again. Visit Cameron Highlands, escape the ordinary. Every time the bus turned a corner, there it was, like the road was looping. And the driver never spoke, never blinked. The old woman's humming grew louder, discordant, like a lullaby that had forgotten its melody. Amir tried asking where the bus was heading, but his voice seemed to vanish into the cold air. When he turned to look at the old woman again, her eyes were wide open, staring straight at him, but her lips were still moving silently. That's when Amir realized the hum wasn't coming from her. It was coming from the bus itself. Are you still with me? If this story is sending chills down your spine, then you're exactly where you belong, right here on Scary Mary Asia, where real legends from Asia whisper back at night. Don't forget to subscribe, because what happens next isn't just horror. It's something else entirely. Amir's breath fogged the window as he tried to see outside. The fog had turned black. No light, no stars, no reflection. He stood up to talk to the driver, but when he touched the man's shoulder, it was ice cold. The driver's head turned too slowly, and Amir saw his face was gray, water dripping from his ears, like he had drowned long ago. Panicking, Amir ran toward the door, but it wouldn't budge. He looked back, the old woman was gone. Now, the seats were filled. Dozens of pale figures, passengers with sunken eyes and blue lips, all staring at him. Their mouths opened at once, whispering, "Sit down. Ride isn't over. Almost there." The bus hit a bump, and suddenly, everything went black. Amir woke up in daylight. The bus was empty. The driver was gone. Outside the window was a small, forgotten bus stop. A rusty sign read, black hollow terminal. He stumbled out, his shoes sinking into the wet ground. No people, no cars, just the wind, and the sound of a bell echoing from somewhere deep in the fog. He looked at his phone. The date had changed, not by hours, but by 3 years. He tried calling his mother. The number was disconnected. He looked around again, and saw, behind him, the bus pulling away. But this time, he saw himself inside it, sitting by the window, smiling. Later that week, the local paper ran a story. A missing bus, Route 13B, last seen in 1997, had been spotted on an abandoned highway. But when police arrived, there was nothing there. No tracks, no signs of life. Only a driver's logbook left on the road. The last entry read, "Picked up 1 passenger tonight. Male, said his name was Amir." So, if you're ever out late, and a bus stops for you on an empty road, look closely at the route number. Because on Scary Mary Asia, we don't just tell stories. We open doors you should never walk through. Subscribe now, and ride with us into the next nightmare.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to the channel and don't forget to like, share, and comment.